Well, this morning we are taking a deeper look at the first meeting between two gubernatorial candidates in Michigan, Democratic incumbent Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Republican nominee Tudor Dixon. Both candidates not holding back on their attempts to win over voters, especially when it comes to the battle over abortion rights.
She also vetoed funding for critical pregnancy centers because she said they offered information on adoption. That's not exactly family friendly.
That's ridiculous. Like so much of what I think we're going to hear tonight, we know what the law is. We know what women demand and women require in their reproductive health care. We also know what this candidate for governor has said about abortion.
And that was just a snippet of what voters heard from those candidates last night. I'm joined now this morning by Professor Dave Dulio. He's a political science professor at Oakland University. Now, Dave, obviously you watched in depth the debate last night. Your initial reactions, this was the first time these two candidates actually met face to face on stage.
Sure, and I think you could tell that from the start. It was contentious, to say the least, right? I think that, for me, is the number one takeaway. Just the tone, the nasty tone of this. They just went back and forth, went at each other for almost the entire hour, with lots of accusations thrown back and forth. I think they both at one point called each other, called the other one a liar, or at least questioned the truthfulness of their opponent. Called their opponent dangerous, right? So it was really pretty nasty. The other takeaway that I would have is less about them and more about how the debate was set up. One, we didn't get to the economy until 45 minutes in. That's a surprise, given that that's the number one issue right now in Michigan. And number two, if we take Oakland, Macomb, Wayne, and Washtenaw counties, that's almost 50% of the vote. Yet the debate was not aired on TV stations here in Southeast Michigan, which makes the Channel 7 debate on the 25th at Oakland University even that more important.
Yeah, and the day's just counting down to that. Now, given where we're at now, obviously incumbent Governor Gretchen Whitmer has been leading Tudor Dixon in the polls. It's in some cases by double digits, but that is narrowing. What do you think both candidates need to do right now? Obviously, fundraising, the governor is ahead largely in that area. What do each of these candidates need to do at this point to win over voters?
Sure, and I think that was on, both those strategies were on display last night as well, and we'll see that continuing to move forward until Election Day. Tudor Dixon at the top of the debate last night said, "This might be the first time you're hearing from me," and that indicates that really is honest about the fact that she has not been able to introduce herself to people in Michigan as she may have liked since she got the nomination or even before. So her strategy last night was to introduce herself, but then to try to take as many shots at the governor as she could to try to chip away at that lead. The governor, on the other hand, she knows she's ahead. Everybody knows she's ahead. She is going to have to in the next several weeks, and last night what she tried to do was sort of hold Tudor Dixon off, right, and play a little bit of defense, not make a big mistake, and last night she did that.
Maintain a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Professor Dave Dulio, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your expertise. And of course, don't forget that Channel 7 is hosting that second gubernatorial debate coming up on the 25th. WXYZ, along with our Scripps sister station in Grand Rapids and Lansing, and of course, Oakland University, we are all teaming up for this 1-hour event. Our own Chuck Stokes will be the moderator, along with reporters from our sister stations. And again, that is happening at 7 p.m. October 25th. And you heard Dave mention it's going to be really important because that's your opportunity to watch a gubernatorial debate here in Southeast Michigan. Alicia?